They told him he would never be enough. That no matter how hard he pushed, no matter how much blood he spilled, no matter how many bones he broke, there would always be someone above him. For most men, that truth would be defeat. But for Vegeta, it was gasoline. It was rage. It was fuel for a fire that would never die. Because you don't tell a warrior like him that he's not enough. You don't tell a man with pride sharper than steel that he can't rise. He hears your doubts. He feels your scorn. And he turns it into a storm so violent, the world has no choice but to recognize him. Vegeta's entire existence is defined by one wound. That no matter how far he goes, someone will always stand higher. Goku, fate, the universe itself. And yet, he refuses to surrender. Most people break under comparison. They quit when they realize they're second. But Vegeta, he sharpens his blade in the shadow of first place. Because never enough is not a curse. It is a weapon. A constant reminder that there is more to climb, more to fight, more to become. Pain, loss, humiliation. Every scar on Vegeta's body is a lesson carved into flesh. He has tasted defeat more than victory. He has fallen harder than most ever will. But he never let the floor be the end. He always rose. Because pain doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're being remade. It means you're being tested. And the ones who endure pain the longest, they're the ones who become unstoppable. For some, motivation comes from dreams. For Vegeta, it comes from something darker. From envy, from rivalry, from the unrelenting voice that says, you are less. That voice haunts him, but he never silences it. He uses it. He lets it push him beyond reason, beyond limits, beyond sanity. Because greatness doesn't come from comfort. It comes from obsession. And Vegeta is nothing if not obsessed with rising higher. Pride is not arrogance. Pride is the refusal to kneel. It's standing when your body screams to collapse. It's fighting when your mind begs for peace. It's spitting in the face of destiny itself and saying, I will not bow. That's what separates Vegeta from the rest. He doesn't need applause. He doesn't need approval. All he needs is the battlefield and the chance to prove, even against impossible odds, that he is still here. So what does this mean for you? It means your feeling of never enough is not weakness. It's power. It's your engine. It's the shadow that forces you forward. When they doubt you, rise. When they mock you, bleed. When they say you can't, prove them wrong with action. You will fail. You will be crushed. You will be overlooked. And that's exactly what you need. Because the man who learns to fight in the dark is the man the light will never blind. Take the Vegeta mindset. Obsess. Bleed. Rise. Repeat. Now listen carefully. Every single time you think you've done enough, do one more rep, one more page, one more hour. Because the truth is, enough does not exist. Enough is an illusion the weak hide behind. For warriors, for men like Vegeta, there is only the next mountain, the next challenge, the next war. So stop chasing enough. Start chasing more. Chase the impossible. Chase the unreachable. Because the man who never feels satisfied, the man who is always hungry, he is the man who leaves the deepest scar on this world. You are not here to be enough. You are here to be unstoppable. So fight, bleed, rise. And when the world tells you it's impossible, look it in the eye and whisper back, never enough. They told him, you'll never be the strongest. And for most men, that's death. But for Vegeta, that's life. Because when you know you'll never be enough, you stop chasing perfection. You start chasing evolution. Every loss, every wound, every defeat, he didn't deny them. He wore them like chains. And those chains didn't break him. They made him heavier, sharper, unrelenting. Understand this. You don't rise because life is fair. You rise because life hurts. Because it humiliates you. Because it shows you the distance between who you are and who you must become. And that's where true hunger is born. Goku. Always above, always smiling, always freer. That shadow followed Vegeta like a curse. And you know what? He never escaped it. He never became number one. But here's the truth the world forgets. Comparison is not the enemy. It's the fire. It's the reminder that you're still climbing, that there's still a summit left untouched. So when you feel like someone else has more, when you see someone who's faster, stronger, smarter, do not collapse. Do not drown in envy. Turn that envy into steel. Turn it into something that hardens you instead of breaks you. Because the ones who keep chasing shadows, they're the ones who end up casting their own. The greatest battles Vegeta ever fought were not against Frieza, not against Cell, not against gods. They were against himself, his weakness, his pride twisted into arrogance, his need to prove himself worthy. And that war never ends. Even now he knows, inside him lives a voice that whispers, "You're not enough. You'll never be enough." But instead of running from that voice, he answers it. He doesn't silence it. He doesn't deny it. He fights it every single day. And that's why he grows. That's why he bleeds. That's why he stands. Because the man who refuses to fight himself will never conquer anything outside. Now ask yourself, what's your battle? What's your Goku? What's the mountain that laughs in your face, telling you you'll never reach the peak? Maybe it's failure. Maybe it's doubt. Maybe it's the voice that tells you you're not good enough, not strong enough, not smart enough. Good. That's your war. That's your proving ground. That's the enemy you wake up to destroy every single morning. Do not wait for applause. Do not wait for recognition. The world owes you nothing. Like Vegeta, all you need is a battlefield and the will to rise again, no matter how many times you're broken. So here is your truth. You will never be enough. Not for them, not for the world. And that's the point. Because enough is the death of progress. Enough is the graveyard of warriors. But for you, for the ones who refuse to kneel, for the ones who bleed and rise again, for the ones who live by hunger and not by comfort, there is no enough. There is only the next fight, the next scar, the next mountain. And when people look at you and ask, why do you keep pushing? Haven't you done enough? You will smile and you will whisper back the only truth that matters. For me, it will never be enough. And so, the truth remains. Vegeta was never satisfied, never at peace, never crowned as the one above all. But that is his power. Because while others retire, while others stop once they taste victory, he keeps moving. Understand this life will never hand you a crown. It will never whisper, you've done enough. It will only test you, break you, push you deeper into the fire. And that's where warriors are born. Not in applause, not in comfort, but in the endless refusal to surrender. So when your body screams, when your mind begs you to stop, when the world looks at you and says, you've done all you can, you rise one more time. You clench your fists, and you say the words Vegeta lived by. For me, it will never be enough.